Hi guys. So today I'm going to answer a question. Why do good men date young women? Why do older men date young women? And to answer that question, I have to answer the other question: where have all the good men gone? Um, the reality is that the good men never went anywhere. We were simply ignored um, during our youth by women our age. And I'm going to use myself as a representation of good men. And when I say you, I'm referring to women our age, when we were young together and when we now that we're old together. I'm 40 years old, so that's the basis of how I'll be presenting this. There are exceptions to the rule, and so now not everything is written in stone, and there's no real need to get ridiculous on semantics and the details that might be missed, as long as you get a general understanding. I'm going to try to be as honest as possible without doing too much bashing, because I guess some of the anger is still there. But why do good men date younger women? Where all the good men at, or where they gone? Well, I answered the good where all the good men is gone. We've always been here. We've just been ignored by you, and when you were young, because we were also young. Um, and part of that, and part of you ignoring us is it was and still is an insult to us, and at least to me, um, because I often wondered to myself what was wrong with me. I'm good looking, I'm well educated, I have fairly good grip of my finances, and I'm working diligently and disciplined to create a foundation so when I'm older, me and my spouse will never have to worry about struggling. And why, what was wrong with that, and it did hurt, and but it didn't deter me from pursuing my dream of building a foundation for myself, at least. And because of that hurt, it answers really is several. It answers one of the complexities of it, and is that we date younger women because they didn't hurt us. You did. You didn't. They didn't hurt me. You did. And the age that I'm talking about when I say younger women is between about 23 and 27, somewhere in there, because we men with fairly, with intellect, education, have sacrificed to build a future that's we're stable now. Anything younger than that is there's a level of immaturity that's we can't tolerate very much. And of course, again, there are exceptions to that rule. But in general, we want somebody that's young and vibrant and all that stuff, but still have a decent head on their shoulders, even though they lack experience and understanding of certain things. We could live with that. Um, and the fact that they did not wrong us. They didn't do us wrong. They weren't the ones that rejected us. Again, it was you. And the reason why it hurts is that I was wrong is because you went after the thugs, the bad boys, the players, or you submitted to those men, those type of men, knowing that they didn't really care about enough about you, knowing that they would never have a future, they would never build anything. However, they did have excellent social skills, from my perspective, something that the good men didn't have we didn't have in our youth. I didn't have it in my youth, and you look at them as being fun, and that's understandable. So I'm not really holding that against you. It's a choice we have to make, and you made your choices, and this it happens to be the consequence of that choice, because it did hurt. Because we, as good men, like having fun too. It's just that the women we wanted to have fun with didn't want to have fun with us because to them we were boring. And you know, we had to take that and carry that. It didn't diminish our goals and dreams. So when we get into mid 30s or late 30s or even early 40s, and we've worked and strived and stay focused and disciplined in building a future, we've reached the point where we have built a future and we're comfortable that we are doing well for ourselves. And during that journey between our early 20s and our late 30s, we were involved with different women along the way, so we wasn't completely desolate or isolated. We did get involved with women. It most of the times it didn't last because we're usually dating women a little older than us, cougars, messing around with cougars, who are trying to relive their youth to some extent. And it is through that it's excuse me, and it's through that interaction we gained some skills, intersexual skills, how to, speaking with women, seeing, kind of getting an idea what they like, relationship skills, and along the way, without having to put out any kind of finances on our own, nor did we have to deviate from our dreams of developing our own financial wealth and success, because these cougars were good looking, fairly well educated, and had careers going for themselves. Um, and and of course interested in younger men. So it helped us develop that social skills that we didn't have and that you didn't want to develop with us. And then, as we get into the late 30s, we go after the younger women, and when we get the younger women, it's our revenge on you, and that's the honest truth. It's vengeance, because we see you now when you're same age as us, um, where you have multiple kids. You may have let yourself go and gained a bunch of weight. Some guys love fat women, but I'm talking about unhealthy weights and things like that. You did not pursue because of the multiple kids by thugs and bad boys. Um, you didn't have the time to pursue any kind of academic career or even pursue a financial career of your own, because now you're taking care of kids. And because the thug isn't there to help you take care of these kids, the stress that comes, the psychological, emotional, and spiritual stress that comes with that stuff, including physical stress and social stress, do is weighing on you negatively, and we do not want that. And we're not attracted to that, and we go after the younger women because now you are no longer appealing to us, but we still have the dream of being with a younger woman. So we go after the younger woman, and we're able to get the younger woman because we're now stable financially, and we've learned some social skills. So we are more complete than the thug and the bad boys that you chased, or you allow, or you submitted to in your youth, knowing that they're not going anywhere in life. And now we want to come to wondering where are all the good men now that you've been ravaged, because that's how the bad boys refer. We, at least the almost educated ones. Thugs don't say ravage, but the educated bad boys, they say ravage. The thugs say raped, or beat up. Beat that pussy, things like that. They're the ones, they're no longer in the picture, and you're alone. And we don't, that psychological baggage is just too much. We just are not attracted to that anymore. We're not attracted to you. We're still fulfilling that dream that we had in our youth, and we're able to do it now. So we go after the dream. Now you may see us walking down the street and see you see me, the older guy, with the younger girl or the younger woman, and say something along, look at her as a gold digger, and look at us as dirty old men. And I could live with the insult of being a dirty old man because I am fulfilling my dream. But as far as the gold digger part, I've calculated that into my pursuits of younger women, that they might be using me for my money and my wealth, but they're also fulfilling my dream. And if love or something long term comes out of it, that's just the icing on the cake. If not, it's not that hard for me to move on because my dream have already been fulfilled. And hopefully that young woman, will walk away a little more educated and knowledgeable, or better off than she was before she met me. Now, as far as getting married or anything like that, or settling down with an older woman, like say we reach our 50s, I'm still not gonna mess with you because you're my age and the wrong was still there. And even though we had revenge, we're still attracted to younger women. So we'll probably go with someone in their 30s who pursued a career and didn't beat her body up, didn't have any kids at all. Or if they had one from a former marriage or something along the lines like that, we're willing to give that person a chance because they have something to bring to the table that's equal or close to equal to what I have to offer. So we have less to lose because marriage favors the person with the most wealth. It favors the person with the least wealth. And so the incident of marriage, I discussed that in another video, so I'm not going to get into that. But we still won't be interested in you. And that's the honest truth. Now, if you have a question, ask it in the comment section down here below because I probably can't cover everything that you may want to know. Like the video if you do, subscribe, and know that I'm trying to be as honest as I can without being vindictive. So you all have a good day.